I'm in my open knee shield. I open this space up. My inside knee comes high up first, just so I have a block on the hip. Left leg comes in, and I switch. So once I'm here, I'm back heeling with my legs, and I'm pressing my knees into him. So if he goes to square up with me and sprawl his leg back, it should feel pretty tight right here. Now I reach up, start to hunt for this leg right here. So if I feel like he's sitting his weight, kind of how he is now, where I feel like I might not be able to elevate him, I'm just gonna heist up and take the back. So I'm gonna take the right hook out. I start to come up like this, right here. As I'm doing this, my right leg comes to the hook, and now I move into my back control. So, like this, we have this angle. Initially, my legs were locked, and I'm hooking the far leg. But when I come up, my right knee is gonna go in his belly, and I heist, just like this. Now see how I kind of come up, my left leg scrapes, so my right hook can come in, and now we're in a situation where we have one hook, we start to move into the back. Sometimes when heisting up like this, my partner will use that right arm to start to kind of square up with me. So I'll start to come up, reaching across my waist. He'll start to square his hips up with me right here, and it feels like we're kind of losing position. So when this happens, I want to make sure my left leg comes out. I'm going to immediately switch to an arm and guillotine right here. So my hand is like around the waist. I just slide down the back. I'm going to lock my arm and guillotine. So go 1, 2, connect my hands, left leg comes high, and I move into my finish. So I'll just explain the mechanics I like to use, but basically the hand is sliding down the back, reaching around the neck, and this hand's already around your waist, so you just connect your hands. So when I do an arm and guillotine, kind of make my hand like this, like a curve a little bit, my thumb and my forefingers together. My other hand comes right underneath by the pinky. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to put this part of my thumb all the way up in this carotid artery. So the movement is both elbows coming forwards, and I'm kind of cocking my wrist up at the same time, like this. So my hand is kind of like this. I'm cocking my wrist up, and the movement is a push, specifically with my outside hand. I'm pushing with that hand. I'm oblique crunching on the other side as I connect my legs around his hips and I pull my hips tight to him. So anytime you do it, specifically an arm and guillotine, this is really important. So this will happen a lot. In this scenario, I start to heist up, I feel like he turns back into me. Arm comes around, this leg is coming out, I catch, second hand comes in, you can't really see, but I have that configuration, and then I lean all the way to the opposite hip, and I try to connect my legs around. So when I'm finishing this, I'm trying to push with my left elbow. My left elbow comes back like this. I don't get a good finish, so I'm trying to push upwards with that left elbow. I connect my hips to him, and I do an oblique crunch towards my right side, and we get our finish, just like this. So this one can sometimes be a little bit slower, so aim to squeeze for like, 10 to 15 seconds. Like the person might not tap in a couple of seconds. So you put slow, steady, consistent pressure, and we'll get the finish. So